Coming to you from Seattle tonight, where the roof at Safeco Field has been closed for comfort. It's the home opener of this new season between the Washington Nationals and the Seattle Mariners. It's Mariners baseball, and it's next. Slapped hard the opposite way. Gamble has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number one.
Second spot tonight.
Here's Andrew McCutcheon now. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Hit back up the middle. Segura has it. Throw to first to be in time, and Hernandez looking good here with two away. Here's Bryce Harper now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. And HR, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped two straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches.
And the throw is in time to get him. Here's Gerard Dyson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Mariners, center fielder, Gerard Dyson.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Harold, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Sheen Segura.
And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. And Kendrick squeezes it for out number 2. At the plate, Robinson Cano. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And he takes ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning.
Nelson Cruz.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Here's a bouncing ball now headed for the shortstop, Segura. Throw to first to be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Stepping in, Adam Lind. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone, a home run. In now is Anthony Rendon. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Hernandez readies the 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Dyson's there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. Gamble giving chase. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year.
First baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
And that's waved at and missed for strike one.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that.
Hit hard up the middle, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners.
Batting fifth.
Now at the plate, Yonder Alonso. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Eaton is under it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. The tag, and they got him at third. It's a double play. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Ready now, Howie Kendrick. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Lifted in the air out to right. Waiting on it is Henniger. 1 away. Now at the plate, Freddie Galvis. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gamble is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out. In now is Adam Eaton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A swing and a miss. He's behind the big curveball.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here he comes again, 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly by Zimmerman. The tag, and he digging in, Mitch Henniger. He'll match up now with Joe Ross to lead off the inning.
Right fielder, Mitch Henniger.
And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
Tell you what, that was a nice swing after the sequence, following a fastball to get a changeup and you foul it off. Pretty good approach.
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Coming to the plate now, Mike Zunino. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. And that misses for ball 1. And he misses again, 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gerard Dyson. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And here's a ball hit in the air. Coming on is McCutchen. He can't get there as it falls in. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away. Striding in once again, Gene Segura, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
That's a nice job of getting ahead right there. This is a tough situation he's in. He's going to have to use all his pitches to get out of this jam.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Second baseman.
Here's Robbie Cano now. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Eaton going back. Still ranging back. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run.
First baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Zimmerman. He reached on a single in his first try. In there, strike 1.
Snuck that high, hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
And he takes strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Now another 0-2. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Hit out towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance. Andrew McCutchen comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Dyson ranging back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And the Nationals get a man into scoring position. It's a leadoff double. Digging in to try it again, Bryce Harper. He's 0 for 1 thus far. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gamble has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Stepping in, Nelson Cruz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting into shallow right field. Zimmerman ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Adam Lind. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. And now in the box, Yonder Alonso. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Number 10.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch, clearly looking for a fastball.
And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager.
Kyle Seager.
From the stretch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Harper has a read on it. 1 down. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Now batting, right fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Mitch Haniger is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Harper is there, 2 down. Here now is Mike Zunino. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Zunino.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He can put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
And that misses. 2-1.
Well, you wouldn't have expected this kind of at bat out of him, but he's fought himself right back with an opportunity now to really drive in 2 runs.
The catcher wanted it down, and they got him to chase it for strike 2. Line drive to center field. And he will get there to make the running play. And in now is Anthony Rendon. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Third baseman, number 6.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Giving chase is Hediger. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now here's Wieters. High in the air and deep to right field. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo home run.
The batter, number 4, second baseman.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Dyson moving in. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Zunino gathers it, and that ends the inning. Here's Gerard Dyson. A hit in 2 tries so far.
For the Mariners.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he goes after the first pitch and sends this one on the ground to Kendrick at second. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The batter, number 2.
Gene Segura standing in. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Grounded back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th.
The batter.
Ready for another shot now. Robinson Cano comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in once again, Adam Eaton. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Number 2.
Line towards center field.
Eaton.
Dyson patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew McCutchen. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Hit toward the right side. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Here's Bryce Harper now. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game, and that's why he's having such great success.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone line.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the... Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
First baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Ball 1. Zimmerman now waiting the 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Galvis is there for it, and that's the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Yonder Alonso. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Alonso.
Now a flare out to left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Riding in once again, Kyle Seager. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. A high fastball is in there.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Lifted the other way out to left center. McCutchen is under it. And the inning is over. Here's Nelson. Cruz now.
Designated hitter, Nelson.
Ready to
Cruz.
deliver. Here's the first pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball one. Hernandez readies the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball two.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Dyson going back on it to the track. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away.
The first baseman.
Here's Adam Lind. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And a ball 1-0. Swing and a liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
Third baseman, number 6.
Ready for another chance? Anthony Rendon. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he lays off there 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, but a little unlucky there. As it digging in to try it again. Ben Gamel. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Left fielder, Ben Gamel.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Swing and a liner. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. Around first, digging for 2. And the Mariners have something going right away. It's a leadoff double. Coming to the plate.
Batting, right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Harper going back. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he is in there. Now at the plate, Mike Zunino. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
And he misses 2-1. 2-1, here it is. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Takes this the other way to right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores. So coming to the plate, Gerard Dyson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Lined into left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the 2-out hit here brings up Gene Segura. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Shortstop.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Coda Glover takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
30. Coda Glover.
He's set. Here it comes. Gene Segura is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
That one missed, but if it's a strike.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. So striding forward now, Robinson Cano. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dyson's there. 1 out. Here's Howie Kendrick. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Kendrick.
Heading out towards shallow right. Haniger has a beat on it. 2 down. Stepping into the box, Freddie Galvis. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the 2-out hit keeps the top of the 8th inning extended. In now is Adam Eaton. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one. Hitless to this point. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. There's Cano. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
First baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Eaton is under it. 1 down. Here's Yonder Alonso. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Kendrick's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Slice down the left side, but foul.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Well hit to right, but a foul ball.
Oh, he got out in front of the changeup. He's looking for a fastball right there because he got the bat head so far out he was able to pull it. If that was a fastball, he might have kept it fair.
Here's another 0-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Another 0-2 coming. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
This is turning into quite an at-bat. That's 5 foul balls. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the. Ready once again, Andrew McCutchen. They'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That ball's way out of the zone. He's got to set the side slower. You're looking fastball. I like that, but make him get the ball down. They'll never catch up to it up there.
The 1-2 pitch from Felix. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Haniger has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1. Here's Bryce Harper now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Sent on the ground out to second. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Looking up is Dyson. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Just got a piece to the right side. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Lind awaits the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Ready with the 1-1 now to Lind. Now a flare out toward right center. Dyson moving in, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Now at the plate, Anthony Rendon. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ballgame, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
On to first, and that's your ball game. And if we had to single out one star from the Mariners roster tonight, I think it would have to be this man, Robinson Cano. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
Well, when your one hit of the game is a home run and it ends up being a really critical one, you have to feel pretty good. It wasn't a huge day on the stat sheet, but it led his team to a win, and that's all you can hope for as a player.
Seattle Mariners, 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Nationals, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base.
Thursday night baseball now from Oriole Park here in Baltimore. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the San Diego Padres and the Baltimore Orioles. Orioles baseball is next. Sent on the ground out to second. Scope has it, throws in time, and that's out number 1. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Too low, 1-0. Very mild temperatures as we begin tonight. 58 degrees here at first pitch. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Machado in foul ground, but this will land untouched.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Alex Dickerson is on deck. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. Castillo finds it, and he makes the throw to first. Kipnis is retired. 2 down now. So stepping in, Alex Dickerson. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Lifted the other way to left center. Gentry moving to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Craig Gentry. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The Orioles, left fielder Craig Gentry.
Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Harold, this Padres team, as they take the field here tonight, they come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
Yeah, they're on a small losing streak, but it could lead to a long one if you don't sit there and say, all right, it stops right here. We got to put a stop to it right now. Somebody's got to come up with a big hit. We got to get a good pitching performance. We need to win the game, because that's the mindset you have to have. We're stopping it right now. The buck stops here.
Manny.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Popped up. Shatner coasts under it. 2 down. So coming to the plate, Mark Trumbo. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. High in the air out towards shallow right. And Owings will make the play there to retire the side. Digging in the switch hitter, Yonhervis Solarte. He'll be the one to lead it off against Ubaldo Jimenez.
Yonhervis Solarte.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Now here it comes. Hit hard down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Into the box now, Ryan Schimpf. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Line drive to center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Digging in now, Lewis Shatner. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hard hit ball to second. Scope is there. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Standing in, Joseph Kiesler. He enters play in this one with his batting average up over the 320 mark. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1. Chopped foul wide of first.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Hit sharply on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Ready now, Tommy Pham. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Right fielder, Tommy Pham.
In the air now, out to right field. Moving under it, Owings. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Solarte is there. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. The average for him at the start of play, right at a 1-for-3 clip, 333. And he takes ball one. Bottom of the second here with no score. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Eric Ibar. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Eric Ibar.
Here's a first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Shot towards second. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Now at the plate, Chris Owings. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. For Ibar, the double is his 8th of the season so far. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Set to deliver on 2-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
16,
Travis Jankowski stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
That was a good take right there. Look, double play situation, and this guy's got a nasty split that makes you hit the ground ball. You're probably going to see it. That was a nice job of taking that pitch. Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
One there, on to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Jason Kipnis. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Third inning, no score to this point. He pulls this one into right, and a base hit as that'll score the run from third, and the Padres will jump out to a 1-0 lead. And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hard ground ball to third. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo, and the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. So digging in now, Trey Mancini. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Nope. A nice job by the retreating first baseman to look it in for the out. At the plate, Tim Beckham. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Line toward right center, and the Orioles have their first hit of the game. Ready for another chance? Craig Gentry. He flew out in his last at bat. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Owings. And that ends the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Jon Solarte. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Drilled right back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. And that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infielder Ryan Schimm. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. 1 out, nobody on. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Ready with another 0-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first to be in plenty of time, and Jimenez is looking sharp now. 2 away.
Next for the Padres.
So striding forward now, Lewis Shatner comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a swing and a fly ball. Gentry is after it, and this will fall, but it's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. This is line to left. Gentry is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Here's Manny Machado now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Third baseman, Manny Machado.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Heading after it is Jankowski, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Up next for the Orioles.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Owings giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Tommy Pham. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Smoke toward third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again. Joseph Kiesler. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Joseph Kiesler
checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
Well, he's really having good success in this game, and you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone to lead off the inning. Here's Eric Ibar now. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Eric Ibar.
Now a flare out to left center. Coming in is Jones, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Digging in, Chris Owings. He drew a walk his first time up. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Well, they walked in the first AB, and clearly he's already got 2 balls now. They're not challenging him, but as a hitter, it's very difficult to stay patient. But you have to. This is where you got to be patient and get your pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. In the air to straightaway center field. And there to put this one away is Jones, and that's out number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
16.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. And this will be taken in here by Beckham for the second out. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Line down the left field line. but this is going to get foul. Lifted the other way out to left center. Falling for it. Gentry makes the catch, and that'll retire. Now in the box, Jonathan Scope. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Jonathan.
And he swings on the first pitch as this is popped high into the air on the left side. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Owings waits on it. 2 down. Into the box, Wellington Castillo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Castillo.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Solarte on the move, and it in fact lands in the corner. Foul. And here's a ball hit in the air. Shatner has room in foul territory, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shut.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play. Ready for another chance? Alex Dickerson. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Alex Dickerson.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Gentry is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Left fielder.
Digging in to try it again. Herbert Solarte. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit out towards second. Scope's able to get there, and the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away, and that'll bring up the power hitting middle infielder Ryan Schimpf. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to stepping in and ready for another shot. Trey Mancini. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
First baseman.
Lofted in the air out to right field. There's Owings to make the play, and that's the first out. Digging in for his second at bat, Tim Beckham. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Skied into very shallow right. Owings has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Craig Gentry. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He most certainly does. Digging in once again, Lewis Shatner. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
First baseman Lewis Shatner.
And here's a ball hit in the air, and there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th. Digging in and looking for more, Joseph Kiesler. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. In there, no balls and a strike. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Here's Manny Machado now. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Third baseman Manny Machado.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Machado now on 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Ready for another shot now. Mark Trumbo. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0-for-2 at this point. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 0-1 pitch. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Shatner in foul ground, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Ready once again, Tommy Pham. He comes in 0-for-2 thus far. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. Machado rounds the corner and is headed home. In to score is the runner from first. And he will pull into third with an RBI triple.
The second.
Plate.
Number 6, Jonathan Schoop.
Here's a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Heading out toward shallow right. Owings has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he'll have to hold tight at third, so it'll take a two-out hit now to try to plate that tying run. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Solarte racing back. Gone! A two-run shot that gives them the lead.
Now batting.
First delivery to him on the way. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Here comes the 0-1. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. And he misses there. 1-2. 3 runs already home here. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Hit hard but foul. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Skied into straightaway right. And Owings will make the play there to retire the side. Standing in, Chris Owings.
Leading out for the
We thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Well, Matt, we'll see how this works out, but I think they figured with the righty coming up, it was worth sticking with him to keep the matchup advantage in their favor here.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Swing and a liner. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. With that, the inning opens with the Padres getting their leadoff man on base.
Now batting, center fielder, Travis Jankowski. Your attention, please. Now
so with the left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Manuel Margot will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. And he takes something off here as this is a lazy fly ball out to center field. And there to put this one away is Jones, and that's out number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Second baseman.
Here comes the first pitch. Jason Kipnis comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game. Now, the problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. Hunter Renfroe will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with two gone and a runner at first. And he gets the call that time for strike number one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike two. Hard on the ground towards short. And the inning will continue as that's through for a two-out hit. At the plate, Yonhervis Solarte in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. In the dirt. The runners will hold, but meanwhile the count moves to 2-0. Wade Miley enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Wade Miley.
This one's skied out toward right. Pham is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Striding in.
Leading off for the Orioles, first baseman Trey Mancini.
Into the windup and the pitch. Line towards center field. Margot is there, and he has it for the first out. Now at the plate, Tim Beckham. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Tim Beckham.
Got him to go up the ladder there for strike one. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
And this is taken in for the second out.
Left fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground to third. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Digging in now, Ryan Schimpf. He'll be the one to lead it off, needing one to tie. And the top of the 9th. DeAndre.
Pinch hitting for the Padres, number 17, DeAndre Kemp.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Up next for the Padres.
Digging in the switch hitter, Luis Jose Pirela will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. And he'll lay off a first pitch sinker, missing down and in for a ball, 1-0. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Hard hit to first. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Stepping in, Joseph Kiesler. Austin Hedges will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single. Here's Eric Ibar now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard liner to center field. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And the tying run is in to score from third. It's a 3-3 game. Here's Chris Owings now. And clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go-ahead run at third with one away. Brad Brock takes over on the mound in a tie ball game. There is one gone here in the top of inning number 9. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And that'll bring in the go-ahead run from third. It's now a 4-3 game. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And there's ball 4. So the bases are loaded, and we'll see how the infield decides to play it here. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First delivery to him on the way. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
He's clearly not seeing the ball right now. 2 pitches, 2 check swings. You just don't see that very often.
But he gets back in time, safe at second base. So coming to the plate, Hunter Renfroe, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Ball 2.
Oh, that was a pitch he wanted right there. That's a situation you can't go to 2 balls, because if you go to 3, you know you're going to throw him a ball right down the middle. This pitch right here, everything hinges on this pitch. Bases loaded, you know he's got to come to you. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up, throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided. Stepping in, Manny Machado. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning. Brad Hand, if the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. In there, and it's 0-1.
This changed defensively for the Padres. Now playing
into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2.
Now playing first base.
Swing and a liner.
Number 2.
And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the tying run is aboard here in the ninth. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. A lean into the dugout, and he's got it. Oh, what a play and a huge first out from the stretch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Perella will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2.
The second baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Jonathan Scope is at the plate as he watches ball 1. A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. As we wrap this one up tonight, it's time to show our appreciation for the man you see there.